The Sustainable Urban Transport Study, which was aimed at improving mobility in and around Georgetown, concluded in September 2017 that Guyana has significant gaps in its transportation sector. Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson said his ministry will be bridging those gaps by redirecting transportation routes.
We did the urban transportation study, which is Georgetown, which finished last year, I think, or year before last, and that identifies certain gaps. Let's start. Say if you're coming from south and you want to go to the east coast, you have to go from south to the market. So the students, if you're going to UG, you have to go from south, Starbuck Market, catch a bus from Starbuck Market to go to UG. There's several other gaps and those things like that. So the first thing that we want to do is cut out those gaps. So the first thing that I'm going to do very shortly with the existing transport operator is reroute, do a new route, south going north. So that, and that will take care of that.
Minister Patterson added that his ministry is, with the approval of Cabinet, prepared to implement electric buses and cars to cater for long-distance traveling.
The second thing that we're going to do is on the long haul, as I said before, I think we have in this year's budget, we experiment with the electric bus and the electric car. So we want to look at those viabilities on the long hauls. Let the private minibuses do the short hops and fill the gaps internally, and then on the long hauls, Mahika, Parika, and those things like that. That's where I want to implement public transportation and those things like that. Cabinet has approved, I can't recall the number, I do think it's 75, about a year ago, a year and a half ago. So I have the approval and I'm just implementing the system to buy the large buses.
These vehicles will have provisions for the differently abled. Tamika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.